Hello and welcome to one more video session on pushdown automata. For the language, L equal to WcWR over the symbol set A, B, star. Now this is the given language for which we have to design pushdown automata, and possible strings can be, it is A, C, A, it can be A, B, C, B, A, it can be A, B, B, C, B, B, A, and so on. Now let us take a reference string, this one, that is W equal to A, B, B, C, D, B, A, and an epsilon. And let us try to design pushdown automata for the reference string. Now, as we know that PDA starts with initial state Q0, that is, can be mentioned like this. Okay. Now in the stack, what it does is, there will be Z0 here. First it reads the first symbol, so it is A, it pushes on to the stack. Then it reads the second symbol, that also will be pushed onto the stack. Third symbol, pushed onto the stack. When it reads C, it changes the state and it doesn't do anything with the C. Next, when it reads the next symbol, okay, it checks whether the corresponding symbol is there on the stack. If it is so, it pops it. Then it goes to the next one, corresponding symbol, it pops it. It goes to the next one, corresponding symbol, pops it. Now the stack is empty and it reads epsilon symbol. Now once again, this PDA acceptance is by empty stack. So let us design the transition diagram for this. That is starting with Q0. Now in Q0 state, okay, upon reading A and the top of the stack is Z0, it pushes Z0. Sorry, it pushes A. So top of the stack is Z0, BA. Now when it reads A and already if there is an A on the top of the stack, so it pushes that A onto the stack. So when it reads an A, and suppose if there is a B on the top of the stack, it pushes A. Similarly, here, now the string can start with A as well as string can start with B. So if string starts with the B and top of the stack there is Z0, it is B Z0. And if symbol red is B and already if there is a B on the top of the stack, so BB will be pushed, and string red is B, and if there is an A on the top of the stack becomes, or the content of the stack becomes BA. So these are the possible ways in which PDA can behave as per the taken string. Now any string you can take. Now when it reads a C, and if top of the stack there is an A, it does nothing, keeps it as it is, it doesn't push, sorry, A only. And if it reads C and top of the stack is B, okay, it does nothing. And it moves to Q1. Now in Q1, when it starts reading subsequent symbols after C, okay, suppose if it reads A and on the top of the stack there is an A, it pops. And if it reads a B and on the top of the stack if there is a B, it pops. Okay. Next, when it reads an epsilon, so if there is a Z0 on the top of the stack, okay, it remains it as it is. So when it reads a epsilon, it changes its state to Q2. Okay, so now this becomes the final state where the PDA accepts the string with the empty stack. So this is the state transition diagram for the PDA for the language WcWR. Now this is the first part of your answer. You're facing the question. The second part is transition functions. Okay. So let's write like this: delta of Q naught upon A, and stack of the top of the stack is Z naught. It is Q naught A Z naught, because we are pushing A onto the stack. So stack content will be A Z naught. Suppose on Q naught, okay, if A is red and top of the stack is A, this will be the updation of the stack. That is A. Top of the stack is A and the A is pushed. Then if on Q naught, if B is red and top of the stack is Z naught, okay, so Q naught B Z naught. That is, B will be pushed onto the stack, and this is the stack content. Next, upon Q naught, if B is red and already there is a B in the stack, then Q naught B B. That is, top of the stack is B and B is pushed. Next, upon Q naught, if A is red and top of the stack is B, okay, Q naught AB. Top of the stack is B, A will be pushed. This is the stack content, and there will be several elements here on. Then upon Q naught, okay, if B is red and top of the stack is A, then it is Q BA. So there is a difference: AB, BA. Top of the stack is A, B is pushed. Top of the stack was B, A is pushed. So these are the possibilities on state Q naught. That's what we wrote here. Next, upon state Q naught, if it reads a C, okay, so it doesn't do anything to the stack. It remains as it is. Okay, so Q naught A. Top of the stack is A. Okay. Next, if it reads a C but top of the stack is B, it leaves it as it is. Okay. Now, sorry, I did a mistake. It moves to Q1. So, okay, this is Q1. Now, upon state Q1, if it reads a A and top of the stack is A, okay, it goes for pop of it. And upon state Q1, if it reads a B and top of the stack is B, it goes for popping. Now after it pops all the elements, one moment of time will come, that is upon Q1, it faces an epsilon, okay, and top of the stack is Z0, it leaves it, it moves to state Q2 with Z0. And this will be the final state, or you can mention it as QF also. And this is the transition function for the designed PDA. Okay, now let us write instantaneous description. Instantaneous description, that is ID, okay, for this string. Now that is Q naught A B B C B B A, okay, and the top of the stack is Z0, and this is the symbol that we use for writing instantaneous description. Now first it reads in the same state, it reads A, it pushes it, remaining symbols are these things, that is A, Z0. Then in the same state it reads one more B, the remaining symbols will be these things and it gets added to the stack. Then in the same state once again it reads one more B, the remaining symbols are these things, that is B, B, A, Z0. Now the stack is growing here. Next, in the same state, when it reads C, it changes to Q1, okay, the remaining symbols are B, B, A, and it doesn't do anything, so stack content remains same, okay. Then in state Q1, when it reads one more B, okay, it pops a B from stack, and the stack content becomes like this. Then in the same state, when it reads one more B, Q1, one more B, what remains is A, it pops a B from stack, and this is what the content remains. Then from the same state Q1, okay, it reads one more A, so it goes to epsilon, then Z0. Now from the same state, Q1, epsilon is read, it goes to Q2, okay, and it does nothing. So this is the instantaneous description for the design PDA. I hope you understood the overall answer how to put for the given question formally. It is this way. Thank you.